Hey, what is up, guys? It is King Scott here, and we are at the AQ hometown. Last episode, we actually started the decorate the Battle-On tree, but I decided that is mostly just probably just looking for the stuff and fighting monsters while doing it. So I figured that'd be boring, so screw that. We shall do FROSTVAL, do Moglin Dream of Electric Doom Sheep. Let's do that instead of that shitty tree. That shitty tree is already decorated, so screw that. We gonna do Moglin's something electric something T. And we start with Zorbak. I hate snow. I hate snow. Zorbak is silly. We must have snow. And why is that? If we have no snow, we have no cold time. That suits me fine. I hate the cold too. I hate this whole season. But if we has no cold time, there would be no FROSTVAL. After all your help saving FROSTVAL last year, surely you haven't realized how important FROSTVAL is. Meh, don't be such a moglin head. I told him I did that for my own reason. Realize how important FROSTVAL is. Meh. And his pointless nattering about the weather really gets my goat. As if relearning necromancy from the ground up wasn't hard enough without Utility's insane prattling. Inane prattling, okay. I don't know what that means. No cold time, no FROSTVAL. Sometimes I think that Moglin has given me an idea. Oh snap. But before that, let us look up inane to see if AQ mistyped or it's a real word. And I'm just stupid. So inane, come on, look it up. Yes, inane is silly, stupid. Okay, so AQ isn't misspelling again. So it's about time you showed up. I believe you requested for our help. You may want to be a bit more civil, Moglin. I may tolerate your race more than the other interlopers, but I will not brook disrespect from the likes of you. Do you even know me? I know that you're wasting my time, Moglin. You are the necromancer. Didn't you start the year with an unfortunate setback to in your power? It is no wonder you need the aid of superior Drakel technology. No need to be insulting. Can you do what I asked? It is possible. The more pertinent question is, why do you wish to do such a thing? It would not do to have it interfere with my own plans. Because I hate the cold. If I could nudge Laura a little closer to the sun, I figure it would warm it up a bit. Actually, you have it backwards. Typical Moglin, no appreciation for cosmology. You are no better than your peers. Backwards? Yes, actually, during the cold time, Laura is actually close to the sun. Close? That makes no sense. Since Laura is close, the energy is spread out over more of Laura. Thus we get less energy in one spot. Thusly it is colder. So what you are saying is I need to move Laura further away from the sun? Precisely. Well what? You could do that? Theoretically. If we have an engine with enough power and place it correctly, it could do the trick. And by the way, guys, what? I still don't understand it. I'm pretty sure the same surface area would be hit on by the sun, even if it's close or far, just because of the sheer size of the sun. But I don't know. AQ has its stuff, thingamabobber stuffs. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Anyway. Zorbak says, wonderful, I need you to get to work on it. You can't be serious. Oh, but I am. What's in it for me? For you. You Drakels are so selfish. You're wasting our time. Briha to Nair. Two to stream. Go up. Just think of the prestige. You will have advanced science beyond what any other Drakel has ever accomplished. This little blue rat creature makes a good point, Minister. Belay that order, Commander Grupp. You are quite right. It would be a real feather in the Dracal cap to permanently shift the orbit of lore. The tremendous profit it will make us in gold will be very nice also. Gold? Who said anything about gold? We may be selfish, but I am greedy too. I have many of my own expensive projects for my scientists to be funding. Think of all the projects you are being put ahead of. One must pay for that sort of exclusivity. How much gold? How much do you have? Oh, no need to be uncivilized. We are certain whatever the debt you incur, Zorbak, you will make good. Really? Oh yes, very certain, as the alternative would be entirely unpleasant for you. Well, now I'm here in my FROSTVAL suit, and that's Cabra's. Oh no, you don't, Kingstalk, get back in here. Let me guess, Twillies. Cabra's is here to save FROSTVAL this year. Why not? Zorbak did it last year. Next year we can go for broke and Quebec can do the honors. While I may no longer be a necromancer, Kingstalk, I am quite adept at some other magics you might find equally unpleasant, should you not dispense with your dry sarcasm immediately. And I should have probably been here last FROSTVAL, which I wasn't. So I have not much context as to what's going on, but let's just keep reading. You're as bad as Zorbak when it comes to asking for help, you know that? Whatever happened to politeness and civility? If you expected either of those things from me, you clearly hit your head. Twillia and I believe that the Dracal have abducted Zorbak. Are you sure? What would the Dracal want with Zorbak? He teleported from their lair very suddenly. Oleg says the teleportation used has Magician's elements, and the destination appears to have been Keltnair. But that Nair has protections that prevent him from being more specific. Briha has caused many problems before as to what the Dracal might want with Zorbak. The fact that he has been able to start regaining his necromancy, where many others, including myself, failed, might have something to do with it. Or the fact that he is a moglin necromancer at all. They want to do terrible experiments on him. I just knows it. Unless you want my wrath, Kingscock, you'll rescue my dunderhead brother. Only I get to kick him around. Cabals! Meh, fine. As a chosen of lore, you are charged with the protection of her people. My brother is one of her people, and unknown Dracal experimentation with my brother could be bad. How bad? It could yield fiendishly horrifying results even I could not imagine bad. That is bad. Exactly, so you had better start to get moving. Alrighty then, that is Keltnair, I believe. Yes, it is, and I cannot jump straight in without enemy or retaliation. But a Dragal caster who has sided with the Water Lord taking an elemental side is forbidden. And you know what else is forbidden? Actually, no. And you know who will punish you for doing that forbidden thing? Dracal Water Mage? It is going to be, I'm looking for the right armor to use and I cannot find it. Screw it. I'll use a Willie's Assassin Shield and attack! Gift box, woo! Woo! Yeah. And why? This guy is going against the law, but apparently he's still in the system. He's still like right on the outskirts of the Keltnair, and he's defending it, it seems. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's become like a cop or something, or like a gate guard to redeem himself, something like that. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that I'm going to use pause and fast forward. Probably not fast forward mode, actually. I want to use pause this video because I feel like it, and it's less effort for me because I don't have to edit it and stuff. Haha, I'm lazy. But yeah. And actually I switched over to the gift box Foo Shield, Shield gift box XXIII, because I forgot that Willie's Assassin Shield doesn't actually give water resistance. So yeah, that was a retarded move on my part. So I use this shield gift box, which gives resistance to all elements, which is great. But yeah. And as AQ usually does right here, look at this guy's another Draco Water Mage. And this guy does have 0 endurance, level 114, but 4,000 plus health. What the fuck is this? What the legitimate fuck is this bullshit? And my weapon special just popped there, doing quite a lot of damage actually, but no lucky strike, so no crazy amount of damage. And yeah, AQ is just repeating this again, doing this rehashing of monsters. But you know what? Whatever, because I'm gonna watch a video while you guys, while I grind, while I, fight against this guy, and you guys will not even see me fight against this guy or after this, because of not another Draco Water Mage, please. Yeah, Fire Draco Water. I guess that kind of works. At least it's not that other guy. But yeah, Fire Draco Warrior. Cool. Yeah. He's apparently a Draco Warrior who has become a servant of the Fire Dragon, who will get wrecked by my Ice Dragon Blade and my Ultra Guardian Shield and my Advanced Demonite Armor. Yeah, power. Fire element modifier is 32. I'm beast and crazy and OP and stuff and things and actually no, this armor sucks dick, doing no damage at all to this guy. Screw this, I'm going all out. I am going to use Force Retribution. Look at a 55% fire resistance, not that bad. And screw that, I'm gonna use my Mature Dragon Knight's Crest, cause why not? Reducing that 55% to about 30% because it's times 0.55 again. And I am going to wreck this son of a dragon, Draco, who has become a servant of the Fire Dragon. Yeah. And that actually didn't take that long for me to get his health low because of just the pure amount of wreck this armor brings. Look at that, 1.25 times attack damage with my Dragon Blade, activated on a Draco Warrior, doing about 1.15 times extra damage, and the high base damage already of the Ice Dragon Blade, and the Lucky Strike, just wrecking this Fire Draco Warrior. You a servant of the Fire Dragon? Yeah, bro, I killed Acroloth. Okay, I lost to the strong Acroloth, but the weak version I kind of beat, so that counts. That counts. Or does it count? No. Grr. Okay. Moving on to a Draco Aerator at level 105 with only 1.7k HP. Bitch thinks you wanna mess with me. This guy. Oh my god, the amount of XP he gives though. Pathetic amount of XP. But that's okay, because this guy is going to wreck relatively quickly. And I am going to use a earth weapon on him. So that will be not that one. Crystal Lance. And he is wind, so this armor is good. And shield gift box, yeah, it gives wind resistance. But actually, 37% win if a shield gift box will use a shield. 32, that is very nice. And now gonna use this, and okay, that lance doesn't count as a sword. This and wreck this Draco Aerator. And apparently his description is a renegade Draco group has taken to the skies. Knock him down and take his weapon. Yeah, no, his weapon probably sucks a lot. That's why he's not doing any damage to me at all. So, yeah, no, I'm not gonna take his weapon. But that is actually pretty decent damage for an enemy champion to do. And he's doing actually fire damage. I should be using this shield instead. And I'm not even gonna use pause mode because of the amount of wreck that this armor does. Or brings. Or, yeah, the amount of wreck that this armor brings. Or, yeah, I think that's it's probably a bad verb, but screw it. No, I'm not gonna take that shitty weapon, alright? Let's go. Alright, we're infiltrated. We're in the city. We're up against another Draco Water Mage who is in the city. defending the city, even though he is a criminal or something like that. But yeah, AQ gotta kind of fix your descriptions, perhaps. Or maybe the progressive government made it a little, less bad to whatchamacallit, to side with a element. But I don't know, guys. Pause mode. Ended that with a bang of a lucky strike at 1.5k damage, not tipping the scales, but still pretty high damage. And now we have a Draco Enforcer. Nice, very nice. I like this variety of monsters. And I'm gonna use Ice Dragon Blade, even though it's 53, it's 110%, and water is actually, I do have water, which is also 53, and it's 120%, but Ice Dragon Blade is activated against this Draco Enforcer, and actually, you know what, screw it, after actually reasoning through it, Hydro Halberd probably is a better choice, just because of its, it has this weapon special, weapon special doing quite decent damage, and so and it's counterbalancing the Ice Dragon special, which is activation power, extra damage against Dracos and dragons and dragon kinds. That only gives extra 10-15% damage. So I'm gonna use Hydro Halberd because it is water and stuff and things. And this Draco Enforcer is weak, so it didn't even matter which one I use, because he's just gonna get wrecked really quickly. Anyway, so yeah, that is gonna be a quick battle. As some of the most highly trained warriors of the Draco race and forces are sent on the most dangerous missions, which is, of course, fighting King X Cock, because obviously none of these guys stand a shred of a chance against this beast right here, called King X Cock. There should be like description for like us, for our own characters. We should be able to, write our own descriptions. And the amount of beasts in me is so high that I'm even fighting this water element guy with a water weapon, just because I'm just over the top crazy ultra OP super crazy fat and stuff. Yeah, but I actually think it would be a great idea and really funny if we could write our own descriptions. It'd be really cool. Like, I don't know, King X Cock, my description would be king of everything, especially cocks, wrecks everybody. Could be a great description, guys. Or a description idea from you guys. How would you describe me and my character? And maybe one day, if AQ implements descriptions for our own characters, I'll put that on my description, because why not? So guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Actually comment, please, because I like to read the comments and stuff. So comment, guys, comment now, comment. Just stop the video or whatever, just comment now. What description, how would you describe me? Yeah. And since this guy has a shit ton of HP, I'm gonna again use the pause mode because I am such a beast. Another Draco Water Mage. Why you do this, AQ? Why you do this? Why? Please stop. Phew! We finally beat that Draco Water Mage, and finally we are here in the cutscene. If I didn't use my pause mode, this video would probably already have lasted, what, 40 or 50 minutes, because the amount of health and the amount of monsters just drives me a bit insane. But luckily I used pause mode, and I used the pause mode wisely because I just like rested and stuff and played piano and stuff. And now to go back to the scientist and stop my rambling. So what exactly is Briha's involvement with Araku? That being is anathema. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Anathema. Anathema. Okay, that being is anathema. Fuck. That being is anathema to our studies and research. I guess that's good enough. And Gup says precisely why you had better plan on relocating far from here. I've made some arrangements with some distant relatives on Darren. If I were you, I would make similar arrangements. We have company, Cup. How dare you invade my lab? Prepare to die! And why is he fighting first? Why isn't it his subordinate guy? I wonder. And whoa, this guy level 112, giving 80,000 XP though. That's actually really good for for his level. So let's see what this guy's got. He has SP, so it probably means some special attacks. But you know what? That was not much damage at all. But let's see how much damage his SP attack will do. Come on, Draco Scientist, do your worst. Do your worst. Come fight me. And that, well, not terrible. Not terrible is what I can say. And my pendant defends me against energy attacks, so his damage will not be that great. Very nice. And my combat defense on range is pretty good too. So this guy be missing for days. And yeah, this guy is actually kind of weak. Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit weak. And I don't even know why I'm still using my gift box weapon. I should actually be using my stomping weapon, the Kingdom Breaker, because it has a ton of damage. Or actually, I should be using my Ice Dragon Blade because it has good damage. And since this guy is a Draco, it does even more damage. So I should actually be using this weapon. I do not know why I'm talking like this. I do not also know why I'm being a retard at switching weapons for days. But this Draco Scientist is asking for the D for death. No, he asking for the double D, Draco death. Oh. Too strong. Too strong. Just wait. I'm too good. I'm way too good for this. I'm too good, guys. I'm way too good. Yeah, we have beaten this Draco Scientist. And enough of this. Where's Zorbak? We know you have kidnapped him. I gotta use that agrotone, that strong voice, so that he'll listen to us. Haha. Kidnap? Hardly. What a ridiculous accusation. It is the moglin who came to us. And he... Oh noes! What have you done to him? Release him at once! And that's Briha. What have you come, King's Cock? Have you been reduced to being a lackey for the zombie maker and his healer? How apropos. The chosen of lore is already an over-glorified errand person for the gods. Why not for every 2-bit villain and do-gooder? That's enough out of you, Briha. Release Zorbak at once. That is a problem, I'm afraid. Zorbak, of course, can leave whenever he chooses. But at present, he appears very much to choose not. What have you done to him? Given him his fondest wish and desire, a world without winter, and so without winter, without FROSTVAL. Sounds dreadful, sounds marvelous! But it's just an illusion? Trickery created by Draco science. Created by Draco magic science, yes, but not trickery. Just what is reality? Where do the boundaries lie? To your brother, I would wager that the world is very real indeed. However stimulating your simulating may be, Briha, it ends now. Release Zorbak. That is some nice language right there. Very good syntax and diction. Oh, it's not at all that simple. You lot really are among the most foolish of the many human races. Why? What are you not telling? Nothing at all. We told you already. Zorbak is within, and he does not want to leave. If you disconnect his body now, his mind will remain within the simulation. But no longer supported by our science, his body will perish. Only from within shall he be freed. Now run along and return when you're ready to fight through a world designed by the whim of the moglin himself. I do not fancy his chances, Minister. Are you sure we should allow it at all? All the better, Gup. If King Scott succeeds, then Zorbak still owes us and will no doubt be furious with him. And if they fail, Minister, and if they fail, then he will stop being a thorn in my side altogether. That is great. So, that is part 1 of the quest finished. I will show